Good morning. We're so glad that you're here. At this time, my name is Deputy Mayor Brenda Haywood, and I'm just delighted to stand here before you. And I want you all to know that I just regard it as an honor and a privilege to invite Mayor Cooper, my partner, my friend, since we took council together in 2015. So at this time, I'd like for you to welcome our ninth mayor, Mayor John Cooper.
Well, thank you, Brenda. This job has many highlights, but perhaps the best one is working side by side with Deputy Mayor Brenda Haywood every day. Her joy and positivity is infectious, and her counsel invaluable, as you would expect of a former teacher and principal. Now, I've asked you all to be here today as I make a very happy announcement that I shared with my team earlier this morning. I have had a great time in my government service. I came as a councilman 7.5 years ago to make government work better for all of us. And 4 years ago, I ran for mayor, knowing that the city needed change. In April of 2019, we set forward a vision of Nashville that works for everyone. I laid out 51 policy proposals to tell the people of Nashville exactly what I would accomplish. A vision of safe neighborhoods with better infrastructure, beautiful parks, and well-funded public schools. And we have done all of that. Now, the actual week I was elected, we faced a state takeover for financial mismanagement. Our water department was officially a financially distressed utility. Our city departments and our communities suffered from chronic underinvestment. Our cash reserves were badly depleted. We were selling historic sites to pretend to balance the budget. And we were giving away the city's most valuable assets. Bad deals for taxpayers were costing our city the resources we needed to fund core priorities. And Nashville needed a course correction. And I knew that my first task as your mayor would be to fix the city's broken finances. But at that moment, nobody could have ever predicted the wave of unprecedented challenges we would face as a city. In less than a year, Nashville suffered from the tornado, derecho, COVID, courthouse attack, the downtown bombing, 101 COVID press conferences in 1 year to guide the city through a once-in-a-lifetime pandemic. In many respects, 2020 was itself a full term in office. But my term as your mayor has been in many ways 2 terms. It was a term of crisis and a term of investment, a term to course correct and a term to move forward, a term of perseverance and a term of progress, and we have delivered. Our financial soundness is now the best it has been in generations. We have a rainy day fund, 7 times higher than it was when I took office, and a policy to protect it. We are fully funding our debt service reserves. Our police department has hired 350 new officers in the last 2 years and has a plan for full staffing, the most ever. We're adding a new precinct in Southeast, 6 new schools, record investment in education. We made our teachers the best paid in the state. Laptops and internet for every student. Bus drivers, paraprofessionals, cafeteria workers got big raises. And our school system is a level 5 as ranked by the state for the first time ever. Public safety, police, fire, emergency communications, as well as education are in the best place they've been in for generations. Transportation and housing are also positioned for years of success ahead. For the first time, we have a transportation department, a traffic planner, and a transportation plan. And we are building a network of transit centers. For the first time, we have a Department of Housing and $180 million in resources for affordable housing. For the first time, $18 minimum wage for all Metro employees. For the first time, paid family leave for all Metro Schools employees. For the first time, body-worn cameras for police officers to increase transparency. For the first time, we have a plan for homelessness, a $50 million Housing First initiative, and parallel counseling that allows us to put people into housing. 2,000 precious human beings were rehoused during this last year alone. And we can finally begin to close homeless encampments, some that have been with us for over 20 years. For the first time, solar energy will power 1/3 of Metro's energy needs thanks to investments in clean energy. For the first time, partners in care to reduce arrests and provide mental health treatment in a safe and effective way. For the first time, we are investing now in violence interruption and prevention. And back on the campaign trail, I said the teachers were the real developers we need to support, and as mayor, I've made sure that our budgets have done just that. In 2021, Metro teachers received an average raise of $6,900, making Nashville teachers the best paid in Tennessee. And for the first time, we are using tourist revenues to help fund the needs of our growing city. And we have a smart growth plan for the East Bank because we've taken on the tough decisions. Our smart growth plan saves the city billions of dollars and gets, not gives, gets hugely valuable land back to the city. The plan creates a powerful north-south traffic and transit spine that reconnects neighborhoods and will give transformational capacity to deal with traffic in the future. It will create a live, work, play environment that will propel Nashville into being the most livable city in America. And this plan will provide resources and land for urgent priorities like attainable and affordable housing. Now, working closely with the City Council, we've accomplished so much in the last 40 months, and it's true, there's much to get done. We have created a platform for the next great chapter in our city's history. Now, I want to thank my wife, Laura, and I know that I will never be able to fully thank the best wife for her support, love, and confidence over these 26 years. She is my inspiration and my light, and I want to thank my 3 sons. It's an honor and a privilege of a lifetime to be their dad. And I want to thank the team around me. Crisis reveals character, and I could not be prouder of the character of the team around me. They've shown up for this city time and time again over these 40 months because of their consistent and persistent work. Nashville is moving forward. And I want to specifically thank Chief Swan for his leadership in the toughest circumstances the city can face, and to Chief Drake, our chief. Thank you for bringing a modern approach to community safety. And to Dr. Battle, thank you for your partnership in elevating our public schools and improving outcomes for our kids. And to Diana Alicorn for heading Nashville's first Department of Transportation. Dr. White for his leadership at MDHA. The city must continue to support you. And I want to especially thank Jennifer Rasmussen and Sam Wilcox and Kristen Wilson, our operating officer, and Mike Jameson. They are the best people that Metro ever had at these jobs. And to Kendra Abkowitz and Latanya Channel, experienced innovators who are raising the bar how our city delivers resilience, sustainability, and inclusive development. And our great education leader, Robert Wallace, community safety leader, Ron Johnson, policy team leader, Ben Eagles, communications leader, TJ Ducklow, Lakeisha Harris, Fabian Bedney, Kathy Buggs, Diego Ginger, so many talented professionals who helped make this city one. And I wish I had time to name every single one of them. But also to the larger Metro team, Nashville is grateful for your service. The teachers who navigated remote learning and still drove achievement improvements in our public schools. The 911 dispatchers who handle 500,000 emergency calls per year. The NDOT crews who are building sidewalks faster and cheaper than ever before. The Homeless Impact Division who are on the ground every day enacting the $50 million Housing First plan to house our most vulnerable residents. To John Honeysucker and Waste Services, who stepped in to fix the failures of a low-bid contractor and is now delivering bi-weekly recycling for the first time. And finally, I want to thank the people of Nashville who gave me the greatest job I could ever hope for. Now, a great deal of thought and prayer and talking with my wonderful wife, I have decided not to seek re-election as Nashville's mayor. I have no doubt there are and will be many exceptional people applying for the job. They should. We need them to. And I have no doubt that our city's next mayor will write the next great chapter in Nashville's history. And I hope Nashville's next mayor will use the platform we have created and build on it. We're leaving Nashville in great shape for the next mayor, and I will be there to support them in any way that I can. But we still have a lot of work to get done in the next 8 months. We've gotten more accomplished in the 40 months than in any 40 months in Metro history, and we will finish strong. Our future is the brightest. If we work together, our city and state's future is unrivaled, and we can meet any challenges ahead. So in the months ahead, I'm excited to focus on 3 things: continuing our historic investments in education and public safety, to more fully implementing our housing first approach to homelessness and rehousing our homeless neighbors, and finally, to finish getting all the dividends for the city from the East Bank plan that the plan creates. And certainly all of this can be more easily done without a campaign and with my full focus. And the truth is, I never wanted to campaign. Wanted to govern. Even in my campaign, I rolled out a 47-page policy platform. And so I'll be spending the months doing what I love and do best, governing and working for the people of Nashville. We have accomplished a historic amount, but we've got a lot of work still to get done in the next 8 months. So now, let's all get back to work. Thank you all very much for being here. Thank you.